All right, everyone. So we have an update on Hogan's absence from Saturday Night Main Event. So the story was that his son was getting married, and it's one of those things where you're like, I'm not going to question that. It just if that's what they're saying, that's what they're saying. The son's wedding is 100% an excuse not to be at Saturday Night Main Event. But Dave Meltzer gave an update on Wrestling Observer Radio, so I figure let's give this side of the story. There's more to the Hogan thing than meets the eye. I'm just not sure exactly yet what it is. I'm not saying that because it's suspicious. I'm saying that because I was absolutely told that there's more than meets the eye. That's the exact wording I was told. It's just weird that you pull out of a show that has been built around you. You're the only one in the advertising, and then you pull out over a wedding. Which, hey, look, your son's getting married. Sure, I get that, but it's like, how many weeks have they promoted this with Hogan, including the night before? Unless Nick told them the day before, hey, I'm getting married tomorrow. Why don't you go like, dude, I've got a commitment here that you know about. They're advertising this whole show around me. There is something that doesn't meet the eye with this one. It does not pass the smell test. Either Hogan not telling them until the end, that's weird. Nick deciding to get married at the last minute, if that's the case, that's weird. It's weird. I know people are trying to say now, oh, that he was never actually scheduled. I can tell you from talking to people for weeks, he absolutely was scheduled. So it's not that. So we know for sure, according to reports, I should say, that right up until the day, the reports were saying he was going to be there. Now, to be fair, it was Dave Meltzer, so it's kind of like a circular thing where he reported it, and now he's saying, "Well, we know because of those reports, which are his reports." So that is the case. But I was saying this at the time. First of all, if he missed it for his son's wedding, it doesn't matter when his son decided to have this happen. He was going to be there. That's number one. That's not crazy to me. I don't think that's a weird thing to have happen. But it's definitely interesting that, it's like it was kind of I would say, an excuse that it's not gonna really be bought by a lot of people due to the fact the last time he was on TV, he was getting booed the way he was. And also you have the problems with Jesse Ventura and all of that stuff. I don't know if any of those reasons were the reason why. This could be a story that's 100% true with Hogan just had the family commitment and that's why he wasn't there. But I think WWE needs to take a look at this and figure out how they're gonna portray Hogan on TV moving forward. And if, they're gonna at some point either gonna have to be like, we're gonna have him be a heel, or they're gonna have him not be on TV at all. And putting him in promotional material, I don't really have a problem with because when you're talking about Saturday Night Main Event, he's a big part of it, regardless of he's on the new version or not. He's still a big part of it. It's just that, I feel like they're going to have to kind of make a clear, like, we're going to bring him in or we're not going to bring him in. And I don't know what they're going to do with that. Certainly, I know this for sure. They shouldn't have him doing any kind of ad on TV. It just didn't feel right. It just didn't. Regardless of anything you feel about the booze or anything like that, you just shouldn't have the guy doing an ad on TV. It just feels like, okay, that's why you're back then. So you're not back to kind of deliver a good segment for the people in the stadium, or for people watching at home. You were there to sell this, and it just didn't feel 100% right. So I don't know. Put in the comment section below what you think, but this is the update from Dave Meltzer. Have no knowledge of if it's, you know, any of this. It's just the reporting he's giving. So thank you all for watching.